A. You probably know it's best to practice IELTS speaking with the speaking partner. That's right. You learn many things with the speaking partner, don't you? From fluency check to error correction, and of course, evaluation of grammar range and accuracy. It's best for you and your partner to note for repetitive words, fillers like ahs and ums, and of course, your partner can help you stay focused on the topic. These tips make sense, don't they? I'm going to share an exercise that will help you improve your IELTS speaking even better. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Here are some sample questions from IELTS Speaking Part 1. Pretty simple, aren't they? Well, let me ask you a question. What do you do in your spare time? Your answer would be nothing. I play video games, movies, friends. You know and I know that these one-word answers are not appreciated in an IELTS exam. But in common language, we are habitual of giving one-word answers. So how do you give the appropriate answer which is acceptable and scoreable in IELTS exam? There are 2 tips. Number 1, make a complete sentence. And number 2 is add more information to your answer. So let me ask the same question again to you. What do you do in your spare time? Think of 3 activities. Don't worry, I've got it for you. Video games, social media interaction, and of course, movies. These are the common activities everybody do, or everybody does. My mistake. See, let me ask you, how are you going to expand these answers now? Your answer for this particular question now. Let's work with me as me being your speaking partner. Should we try? Okay. Let me ask you the same question again. What do you do in your spare time? Think of video games. Come up with as many video games you play from your childhood up till now, on the current ones, of course. What do you enjoy about it? What kind of games are they? Come up with at least 2 sentences, minimum. Beautiful. Same question again. What do you do in your spare time? Think of social interaction this time. Come up with as many ideas that you can explore when you're on social media. Interaction with friends, internationally, nationally, domestic. Playing, of course, social media games as well. And sharing posts. Talking about interests which are common among your friends. Yes? Third time I'm going to ask the same question again. What do you do in your spare time? This time, think of movies. I'm sure everybody watches them. So, think of your favorite movies, the current ones, the upcoming ones, and of course, the all-time your favorites. Fourth time, I'm done. I'm going to ask the same question again, but I want you to combine all these 3 answers which you have given from gaming, social media interaction, and of course movies. Ready? What do you do in your spare time? Come on. Yes. Push yourself a little more. Yes, combine those 3 activities quickly. Beautiful. Great. If you ask me, my answer would be, in my spare time, I play video games online and offline, from MMORPGs to RPGs, and of course, strategy sometimes. They're a bit hard, but then I enjoy them. And when I'm not playing video games, I'm interacting with my friends on social media, internationally and nationally. We share same interests or similar interests, from movies to music and of course gaming. How can you avoid them? Then, when I'm not doing either gaming or social media, I have my me time. I enjoy watching movies, from early 70s to classics, from classics to all the way to the comic movies, and everybody's favorite, Avengers and the upcoming scenery and whatnot. You see, by now, you know how to avoid one word answers or short answers. Practice this exercise with your speaking partner, and you will definitely improve your answers for IELTS Speaking Part 1, of course, and it will help you in IELTS Speaking Part 3. There is a different technique which I'm going to share in a separate video for IELTS Speaking Part 3. And you must be asking, what's the structure of this particular activity? You might know it now because you have already done it. But there is a trick to it as well. But before I jump at it, I would like you to like, subscribe, and share. Because these activities definitely work. They are tried and tested in my paid classes. So, what is the structure? Well, you need to think in threes. For this particular question, 3 options, 3 information, 3 categories. Always think in threes. Yes? Make sure you try as many questions as you can so that you develop a habit of thinking in threes and combining them and giving the answer. Initially, it's going to be a little bit challenging, but with 2 or 3 times practice, you will be far much more comfortable and confident. I'm sure you would want to know, what about the cue card? You need to wait for my next video. See you.